and welcome to English 2 again. So I am your instructor, Erin Fujinami Valdon. I'll be taking over for your other instructor, and I wanted to make this video so that you guys can all get a good idea of what's going on in our class and what to expect. So here we go. First, just a little bit about me so you know who's talking to you and who's teaching you. I'm your instructor. I got my bachelor's and my master's from CSU Fresno here in town, well, close to town. I'm a mom, a wife, and a pet mom. This is a picture of my family and I in Yosemite. I love to travel. I love to read. These are a few of the books that I'm reading this summer. I also love to cook, so this is some lemon curd that I made when I had an abundance of lemons also over the summer. And then I've got tons of pets, so chances are if you are chatting with me on Zoom or something like that, one of them will come by and or bark in the background, so bear with me on that. So that's a little bit about me. I can't wait to get to know the rest of you. So, important information about how to reach me. First, just some general tips. Please try to contact me during school hours. So usually that's like 8 to 3, Monday through Friday. I'll do my best to respond during those times. Always include your name, the course, and any relevant details in an email or a text or whatever you send me. So for instance, that would be, I am in English 2 and I'm trying to get help with this particular assignment, and if you give me the name of it. That way I'm able to answer your email, the first time instead of trying to track down those details. I usually respond within 2 business days, and I really appreciate your patience with that. I teach, during the day, and then I also have online classes, so it's kind of hectic, as I'm sure you are all experiencing as well, but I do my very best to answer my emails as fast as possible. So email is a little bit slower. If you would like a very quick response, you can text me, and I do my best to respond even faster there because it goes directly to my phone. So if you would like to be able to text me, you need to join our class on the Remind app. And you're going to do that by just texting this code to this number. And then follow the directions and you'll get yourself enrolled in our class on the Remind app. You can also, of course, email me. Using the inbox feature on Canvas is faster than my COS email. And then my COS email is here for you as well. So again, I typically respond to emails within about 2 business days. Please bear with me and text me for a faster response. So a little bit of information about our class, which you already know from your previous instructor. So you're in English 2. This is logic and composition. This class is going to help you analyze and evaluate arguments, write logically, use evidence effectively, and additionally, in my classes, I really do try and build a community of people that you can rely on throughout class. And a lot of the times my students wind up, going on to be friends for a long time because they get to know each other so well in class. So try and rely on each other, talk to each other, help each other out with things. So some notes about transitioning to a new instructor. I know this is really difficult and not an ideal situation. Unfortunately, your previous instructor did have to step away due to some unforeseen circumstances. The good news is that I have done this before. I'm a very experienced instructor and I'm experienced with online teaching even before the pandemic. So I've been doing this for a long time and you're in really good hands. I've also had to step in for a couple of my other colleagues when, things happened and they had to be away from work. So please know that I'm experienced with doing this and you're in good hands and we will get through this together. Some important things to know and to remember. First of all, you will absolutely get credit for any work that you did for class so far. There's also no work due for this week. just as we adjust. So on the day that I'm recording this lecture, it's Tuesday, August 31st, and I'm not going to have you guys turn in anything for this week. I want you to just take the rest of the week and sort of get used to our class and what to expect on Canvas, look at the syllabus, watch this video, all of that good stuff. And of course, get in touch with me if you have any questions. So the syllabus and schedule that we're working with going forward are now available on Canvas. So again, please take some time this week to look at those. And we'll start working on things according to that new schedule next week. So please use this week to reach out with any questions and concerns that you have. I'm absolutely here to help, and I'm here to make sure that you get through this class successfully. So just keep that in mind. We're working together towards that same goal. A note about textbooks. There was a little bit of a misunderstanding with your class, and it looks like you were asked to buy some books that we will not actually be using. So if you purchased a book or books already, please get a refund for those because we will not be using them. The bookstore is aware of the situation, and they have said that they'll work with students to the best of their ability. Also, it looks like your previous instructor had encouraged you to get your books on Amazon, and Amazon will be, they typically accept returns within 30 days. So hopefully you are within that window and you're able to get your money back. I realize this is a huge inconvenience. Unfortunately, it's just out of my hands. But the good news is that for our class going forward, we are not going to be buying any new books. So once you're able to go through getting your refund, you will not be asked to buy anything for class, and we're just going to be using texts that are freely available online. If you have questions, please feel free to reach out to me, and I'll do everything I can to help you with that situation as well. So the syllabus, of course, our syllabus has been updated, and it has everything you need to know about the course, including course policies, materials you'll need, and where to find them. Remember, everything is available for free online. I've also included lots of links to help you get extra help on campus with everything from tutoring to student services and all of that good stuff. There is also a detailed schedule so you can see exactly what we're reading and exactly which assignments are due for the rest of the semester. So if you scroll down to the end of our syllabus, you'll see a schedule of classes with all of that information so that you can look ahead and sort of know what's coming up. Of course, if you have any questions about anything that you see in the syllabus or the schedule, please feel free to reach out to me. Our goals. So our goals for the end of class are exactly the same as your other instructors. These are the student goals that you need to sort of be able to do at the end of this course. So we'll be looking at things like rhetoric, premises, logical progression, using and finding credible sources, writing at a college level. All of those things are the same as, any other English 2 class. So that's still our goal for the end of class. A quick note about COS Tutoring. We have free tutoring through COS. You can get an appointment by going to your universal login, so My Giant. Select the COS Tutor icon and make an online appointment. Detailed information on how to do this, that's available on Canvas in the Welcome module. So once you've made your appointment, you just go to your appointment at your scheduled time, and it's all online, so you just join your appointment at that time. And you can get some tutoring for free to help you with, assignments, readings, whatever you need help with. Make sure that you do write down the dates and times that you attend tutoring because you can earn extra credit for our class at the end of the semester. So if you go to tutoring, just keep track of the days and times that you went. So I wanted to let you all know sort of what to expect going forward. So this is what you can expect every week. You'll have some assigned readings. Those will be posted to Canvas weekly every Sunday. And you'll need to read them in preparation for your assignments, which are due on Wednesday and Friday. You'll also have assigned recorded lectures like this one, and you can watch those whenever it's convenient for you. These will be posted to Canvas weekly on Sunday as well, and you'll need to watch them in preparation for those weekly assignments also. So remember that your weekly assignments are due Wednesday and Friday, and everything that you need to complete them is always posted that previous Sunday. Our coursework is mainly discussions, so you'll have 2 discussions each week. Typically, one is due on Wednesday and one is due on Friday, and that's how you get, the bulk of your kind of classwork, homework points for our class. Again, any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I'm happy to clarify. So what about the work that you've already done? As I mentioned before, of course, you will definitely be getting credit for any work that you did for your previous instructor. And the rest of our essays and work for class might look a little bit different than what you had before. But remember that we're accomplishing all of the same goals. And if you have any questions about your grades or the work that you've already done or anything else, please reach out to me. Some things to know about collaboration. So in my classes, I do use groups pretty extensively. So you've all been placed into a group. However, keep in mind that all of your coursework is still submitted and graded individually. So no matter what you're working on, I encourage you to work with your classmates, with a tutor, or even with me if you need help. And to collaborate and learn from one another. However, I do not have like group projects, group assignments. Everything that you do will still be submitted and graded individually. So your group is there really just to give you a couple of people in class that you can consistently rely on and talk to just about the assignments, the readings, and that kind of stuff. So the goal there is to get to know some people in class and to be there for each other, but you're still, submitting and getting a grade for your own work individually. So I've given you guys lots of information about what to expect sort of from the class and our weekly work. And here's some things that you can expect from me. First, I'll provide clear expectations for assignments, so you know what to do, when it's due, and how to submit. I'm always open to talking about your progress in the class on an assignment or about a concept that you're struggling with. So remember that I'm here to help. Also, I will be consistent in how I post your modules. So modules are just the name for our online kind of folders that have our weekly schedule along with everything that you need to read and watch and complete for that week. So those will always be posted on Sundays. I'll also do my best to respond to your texts or emails as soon as I can and always within 2 business days. And then I'll be flexible with my expectations whenever I can, especially in this case since I am taking over for your previous instructor. And I know that that's difficult, so I'll be very extra flexible and do my best to help you succeed. So what is next? What you should do next is head to Canvas and go through the Welcome module. In that, you'll find our syllabus, so go ahead and look through that if you haven't already. You'll also find your assigned group and directions for how to get in touch. So please make sure that you do get in touch with your groups. Again, all of your assignments will be submitted individually, but I still recommend working together and just, chatting and getting to know the people in your group. You'll also find in that welcome module some links to helpful things like Canvas guides, student FAQs, information about the tutorial center, and all kinds of other helpful resources that you can look at. So once you're done with the welcome module, then you should start work on the week 3 module by next week. So remember, this week we're just sort of getting used to class, we're taking a breather and, making sure that we know what's going on. This is a great week to ask me questions if you have any. And by next week, that's when you are going to start being responsible for the work of our class. So in the week 3 module, you'll see our first weekly schedule, your first assigned lectures and readings, and the first week's assignments. Remember, things are going to be due for our class each week on Wednesday and Friday by 11:59 p.m. And you can always work ahead if that doesn't work for you. That's why I post everything on Sunday, so you have the entire week to get things done. Just make sure that you submit them by their due dates on Wednesdays and Fridays. All right, so that is our welcome video. Thank you for being here. I'm excited to get to know everybody, and it's going to be okay. So take a breath, reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns, and I look forward to seeing everybody.